strap yourselves in. I'm going to make a jump to light speed.
What's up, Hyperdrivers, and welcome to the Cantina Chat. It's Thursday. Hope everybody's having a good week so far, and that we're at the end of the week almost. Thankfully, I know it's been kind of a rough one, at least for me this week. I think some of my co-hosts here might agree with me. To my left, we got my man Luke in the house from Down Under. What's going on, buddy?
Good day, everybody. How is everybody going?
Good morning to you, sir.
Yes.
Good day, mate.
Good day.
I got my iced coffee today because it's rather warm.
Nice.
Below him is Eben. What's going on, Eben? How you doing, buddy?
What is up, Hyperdrivers? Thanks for having me here today.
Thanks for coming. And beneath me, we got the one and only Ralph. What's up, Ralph?
What's up, guys? Gunner reporting for duty, ready to fire on anybody. Let's go.
All right. We got
Italy.
Pretty cool show planned for you guys today. We have just came out today, the Samba reports for the viewership of the final episode of Ahsoka. Have haters feeling justified in their opinions of the show. I watched somebody's video. I can't even remember. I'm not even going to bother naming them. It's because it sucked. I left there kind of pissed off afterwards, just with the way they were acting, but whatever. So we're gonna talk about the viewership numbers, compare it to other Star Wars shows. I got a couple of other numbers from there, as well as some other shows like Marvel, House of Dragon. We got a lot of different shows that I got the final results of the final episode viewership, and then I'm also on one of them comparing it to the viewership of another spinoff show that it has. So we got that. I found an article that I thought was pretty cool. I forgot who has it, but we'll find out in a second. But they got the top 10 people that they think could replace Ray Stevenson for Balin, which I thought that was a pretty neat article. We can go over that and see if we agree with it, if we like that. NYCC just started today. So they got the NYCC Star Wars exclusives for this convention. We're going to go over some of that, see what our favorite ones from that are. And if we have time, we'll talk about the Jazz Inc. Jedi Starfighter at the end. So yeah, seems like a full plate.
That's a big show. That's a big show.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is haters are gonna hate. So they just need to shake it off.
What about you?
Oh wow!
Are we going to talk
Did you go
about
to a concert or anything?
George? Are we going to talk about your stuff?
Yes, that's
something there we're going to talk about.
Just at the beginning right now. We'll talk about that first. So that's what I'm saying. We got a lot to go over today. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat, and then I'll go over some of the cool announcements for the channel and for myself. I'm pretty proud of. So we got Dwayne Otley in the house. What's up, Dwayne? Dwayne. Kaz showed up. I don't think he can
Formerly Kaz. I like that.
Jedi Shizzle's in the house. What's up, Jedi?
She's a nizzle.
Michelle, how you doing, Michelle?
Hey, Michelle.
Zena's in the house. What's up, Zena?
What's up, Zena?
Princess Warrior.
Just jumped on me. Justin Jacobs. Did we get a super chat? We did get a super chat.
Looks like it.
Second, Justin Jacobs. Luis Jimenez, how's it going?
Luis.
We got Crystal Odyssey. How you doing? JMC Collects.
Joe.
Flex is in the house. What's up?
Hello, Mazel Tov.
Joe, going back to JMC Collects this Sunday, right? This Sunday's the premiere.
Sunday, yep, October 15, 9 p.m. Eastern.
For him and for Flex.
Yeah.
Does that show start?
Rogue 5 Cantina.
I know. What time, though?
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Sunday night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some more Star Wars talk. I can't wait for that. All right. We got Izzy. What's going on, Izzy? We got John.
Hey, John.
Already said hi to Joe. Brandon, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Rosa.
How's Rosa?
Rosa. She's awake.
I've been pulling double duty. Prime time reviews. What's going on? Got Pat's fan for life. What's up, dude?
Yo.
Pat's fans.
Jumped again on me. Handcraft, how you doing?
Handcraft.
Christy, how's it going, Christy? Crystal. Went from Christy to Crystal. Zombie Hunter, what's going on, buddy?
Nice.
Hey, I know that guy.
What's up, Sean? OJ's in the house. What's up, OJ?
Hey.
OJ.
Jose. How's it going?
Hola,
It was our previous winner last week.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got his package yet. Sabersmith, how's it going?
What up, dude?
Nice.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
I need a big
Super chat.
Sanel?
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 I think
How's it
Sanel.
going?
Neil Sanel.
Jeffrey, how are you?
Let's see.
Marcel, what's up, Marcel?
Hey,
Oh,
Art Lord. G'day.
Kenobi's in the house.
let's
What's going on?
go.
Kenobi.
Nasser. I think we're caught up. Absolute Collectibles.
What
All
up?
right.
Hey, there he is, finally.
Nice, man. 49 people up in the chat already. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh.
Well, first announcement for the channel is we hit 42,000 subscribers, which I'm blown away still.
Dude, that was pretty fast.
Yeah, man. I'm still on a climb.
Yes. Hey, that's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she hopes, actually. You're
That's what we hope she
climbing.
says, right?
Yeah. You're climbing, yes.
Yeah, man. 42,000 subscribers. So I want to say thank you to everybody for doing that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
On the road to 50. That's the next big milestone. So yeah, it's really awesome, So thank you. Really appreciate it. So the announcement, something been wanting to share with you guys. I've been working on this now for close to 2 months, 3 months, since August. It's early August, between the work and the art, and then also now the website. I'm going to be launching a website this coming Monday, is what I'm aiming for.
Nice.
God willing. And it's to reveal, which I'm going to reveal tonight, my first art print that I'm going to be selling through the website. So let me show you guys what it looks like. So,
Is this a MegaCon exclusive already?
MegaCon
There will be a MegaCon exclusive.
Yeah, I
There
think it
you
would be.
Hey, look at this. I'm just pulling it out the air.
Lots of plans there.
There you go.
All right. So I shared a tease of this on Instagram back in August when I was working on it and everything. So this is the first in the series of art that I'm going to be creating. I'm calling it the Force Undead, and this one here is Snips. So this is the first in the run. It's going to be an art print available through the website. Only 30 that I'm going to have available in the edition size. So this is what I want to share with you guys. And
That looks great, dude. That looks really good, George.
Thank you.
So for those that don't know, George's background is he studied in the arts. So he studied animation, right, George?
Yeah, I went to school for computer animation. I studied illustration and sculpting also while I was in college.
So he's been doodling behind the scenes, and we closest to him have been seeing all these little doodles for a while, and it's absolutely incredible to see what you've done here, George, and actually putting yourself out there and making something so kick-ass is absolutely incredible, my friend. Because, I work in the arts a fair bit, and this is incredible. When I saw this piece, I was so proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good, George. I really do like this piece. I remember seeing it earlier, and the colors are just perfect. I mean, the face actually looks like it's liquid. The blue and the orange look like it's liquid.
Yeah,
So it looks really good.
I wanted to get the blend in.
Yeah.
The idea was because it's digital art. I work primarily digitally now, mostly because of space and the mess that it creates to actually work with traditional art, even though I studied that way. So I have stylists and everything that I work with. I thought where I was going with that. It took a while to create the piece, but then my wife saw it, and initially I wasn't. This was for me. I was actually creating this just because I was bored. I don't even want to say what time of the day it was because I might get in trouble with my job. And I started sketching this out, and it kept on evolving over the course of a few weeks.
Nice.
And when my wife finally saw it, she, I was thinking about just making a T-shirt, in all honesty, for myself. Yeah. And my wife saw it, and she encouraged me, and Luke and Michael from NYCC and Eben and Ralph, everybody that saw it was like, man, you got to do something more with this. So we found a company that's going to print it on. It's going to print it on a archival studio paper. and we
Nice.
had several papers ordered, different prints ordered, so I can get an idea of what it would look like. We finally settled on this one that it's got a heavy weight to it. It's got texture to the paper and everything, so to feel like quality when you get it in hand. And we're pretty much ready to go with it. I ordered tubes and everything, so I really want to keep it a minimal wait time for people. Everything that I've experienced as a collector, I'm trying to avoid with my release on this. I want it to be something that you guys order it today and you get it like within a week or two. So that's my goal with it. So I'm pretty much ready to go. Once they come in, I'll hand sign them and number them. And yeah, like I said, there's going to be 30 of them available, and it's going to be up on the website, georgemedinaart.com. It's not up yet, but when it goes live, I'll actually show it, and I'll do a video. Oh, we got a super chat. When the site goes live, I'll also have an accompanying video with it where I'll have 4K footage of the print, so you can see what it looks like.
How big is the print? Like what size?
It's 20 inches tall and 16 inches wide.
Okay, nice,
Great size, George.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think I think you've done a great job. I mean, those that know George and everything that he's done on this channel, you can see everything that he does hits a pretty insane level. Yeah. And I know the work you've done behind the scenes, researching your paper stocks and your printing methods, and I'm really proud of you. I think this is an amazing piece, and I'm excited to see this range expand for you as well, George, because having something that you can sell, that you can create and promote on the channel outside of the logos and the merch and things, I think it's a really beautiful step for you in this creator journey. So amazing, and I can't wait to get one of these in my space.
Thank you.
Nice words.
This stock is important, man. The paper stock is really big, because you don't want to get it crappy, and it just doing your due diligence and picking the right one is very important. So that shows your commitment.
Thanks, man.
Christy, it's limited to 30 prints.
30
30.
Yeah, and we will ship worldwide. The website we've been working on so that it would calculate the shipping if it's international. In the US, it's going to be $15 flat rate, pretty much to anywhere in the US. So,
wow.
Yeah, so it's cool. With the tubes I got are nice and thick to make sure everything stays safe when it's shipping. I was really particular about looking at all this stuff. So, yeah.
Do you have a price for it yet, George, or is that going to be announced next week?
No, I do. It's $265 per print.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be $265 per print, hand signed, numbered.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm super excited, and I know what you've got working on the background for the next one, and I'm even more excited.
I don't know anything about that.
So, like, I have one that I'm working on already as a follow up to this one, and some following up to those already, because people keep giving me ideas. My friends keep giving me ideas. So far, you guys have seen it behind the scenes. Michael has seen it behind the scenes, and my buddy Joe. So everybody's been like, whispering in my ear what to do next. So I got some thoughts about where we're gonna go with this line, and then also with other stuff that I'm gonna do on the website as well. So
nice.
It's gonna be cool.
So George, will any of these end up on a t-shirt?
Not this one.
Okay.
Definitely not this one. I'm gonna look into it though. I'm gonna look into making other ones. Like, I know that we did the ones for the Imperial Drunks. I want to revisit that. Me and Luke have been talking about the screen printing idea. So I want to take and revisit that and make a better print for those shirts and sell it through the website as well. So that way, we can all get better. Because the shirts we got printed, I mean, they were fun, but they look a little faded. So
yeah, the print shop did a shitty job. Yeah.
Did do a good job. So so I want to revisit some of that, and I'll probably have some t-shirts. A lot of the inspiration that I get from this particular piece came from the types of shirts that I like to wear, which are the Zero Foxtrot shirts. I know Luke and I kind of share a lot of love for this kind of stuff with the skulls, and all that. So that's kind of where I was going with it, Day of the Dead kind of thing, and then mix it in with Star Wars, and so.
I like it. I was going to name it Ahsoka Kills instead of Ahsoka Lives.
I'm proud of you, George. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Huge work.
Dude. Good
All
job.
right. So let's move into our first topic. First topic is about the viewership numbers of the final episode of Ahsoka. So where the hell is my picture that I saw here? I was like all nervous to show that, man.
Oh man.
I just want to keep embarrassing you. I just have this.
Like over here kind of shaking.
It's true. Like for the chat, like George is the most humble guy I've ever met. So it's big. It's huge for you to do this, George. I'm really put yourself out there like that. You've done a good job, and it's awesome.
Thank you. All right.
All right. So what is this shenanigans that's going on here with haters?
Haterators.
Yeah, man. So the numbers came in from Samba TV, right? So these guys they have like a graph or some kind of tally to tell you how many people, how many households in the U.S. have watched a particular episode within the first 6 days that the show has been out. And it's weird because when I went back looking at the different ratings for the previous years, they changed the time frame. So it's kind of hard to get a apples to apples comparison.
Yeah.
But they did compare 3 of them here, which is first Ahsoka. So the final episode had 863,000 U.S. households that watched the final episode within the first 6 days. So that's Tuesday until Sunday. I think this is correctly. All right. In comparison, Andor season 12 or season 1 episode 12. I'm sorry, not season 12. Season 1 episode 12 did 591,000 U.S. households. So it beat Andor, although Andor had a lot more episodes.
Yeah, it did.
So that's something there too. And there's always this trend of that. You'll get high viewership at the beginning of a season, and it kind of declines as it goes. It almost is like that for every TV show. And then The Mandalorian season 3 episode 8 had 1.5 million households that watched that one, right? And that's
not
for the most of us,
not surprising for me.
Yeah, because one, Mandalorian is the flagship show for Disney Plus.
It's also it's accessible to everyone, and Grogu is like this beloved character, whether you like Star Wars or not. So
you also have 3 seasons that people have watched and consumed Mandalorian, where a lot of people, they've heard of Ahsoka, but all they had her was an episode, I think season 2, and 2 or 3 times.
Evan and Frankie both talks about this. I think there's like a lot of presumed knowledge required for Ahsoka to really get the most out of it.
More of a challenge to get started.
Yeah.
I think almost the mill 863 is quite impressive for the Ahsoka show. Personally,
I think so too. But like I said, in that YouTube video that I saw, earlier today, these guys were like, "I told you, that's the reason why. That's exactly what I've been telling people. I hate Ahsoka."
Because not a lot of people watched it. I mean,
but they were just like ranting, man. And then they were coming off that the only people that are saying that it's popular are what they call the normies. It's because they're not normies. They're people that have loved Star Wars longer than anybody else has loved Star Wars. Apparently, so
people like us,
we around them.
So people like us, because we've loved Star Wars all these years, are saying it's great.
Yeah, we're wrong.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
But not all of us had that feeling for every show that Disney has done for us. I mean, like Frankie can't even mention the book of what, and then and the Obi whatever show, with the little girl running around from Fleet. I had a problem with that show. I really did have a problem with that show, and I've mentioned it. So it's not just because we're a normie or we love Star Wars, is it that we fully embrace it? But to me, you complained about Andor not being as Star Wars as it should be, but I enjoyed Andor. But this to me was very Star Wars, and it was Filoni. He had his fingerprint all over it.
Right.
And if those of us who are normies seen his work in Rebels and the Clone Wars, but he did learn from the master.
Yeah, I'm with Xena on this one. So she said, let me bring up her comment. Hang on.
If you guys can tackle that.
I don't understand the hate this show has gotten. It boggles my mind, and I think this sums it up absolutely perfectly, because really the only hate I've heard around Ahsoka has been pointed at the most ridiculous stuff in the show. It's like they're like clutching at straws to try and find things that are wrong with it. it's not a perfect show in any way, but I do think it's probably one of or some of the best Star Wars, definitely in the Disney era, that's been made. It's awesome. The storytelling, the characters, it's objectively good Star Wars.
But Xena's not wrong. A lot of hate has been given to this show. I post, my account varies for multiple things, but all the stuff that I've recently posted about Ahsoka, people are just been badgering it, even to the point of like it's lazy writing. Zombies are now in Star Wars, and like you've never read a Star Wars novel that actually has zombies. You weren't here. Maybe you just jumped on board. So I forgive him for that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with somebody not liking the show. Like if you watch the show and you just can't get into it, you're not feeling the writing, whatever it is, whatever your reason for not liking the show is, it's fine. That's cool. Where I get kind of testy is when you start talking shit to people. It's because they like the show. I'm like, it's an opinion. You got an opinion, I got an opinion. We all can like or dislike what we like. But then when they start attacking people, it's like, okay, it's stupid to do that. Like if you feel like you could do so much better, then go do it. And prove that you are,
But that's also what's great about Star Wars, right? There is something for everyone at this point, and legitimately from like a 4-year-old all the way through to a 100-year-old, there is content that you can consume across lots of different topics. I mean, Andor's a great example of that. It's dark, it's moody, it's non-traditional Star Wars, and I think it's beautiful that they've kind of created all these different types of content.
And I still watch Andor. I know I talked about it. I've watched it a couple of times already.
Yeah.
Andor is great.
Look, I love Andor especially. I know you
I loved it
during the height of it. I think the two of us were going back and forth about it. But yeah, I mean, I still think it's good Star Wars. There's a lot of great dialogue in Andor. It's just slow for me, but I mean,
it's also
go ahead.
Vocal minorities, right? That's the general thing. So people that fill in the surveys or leave reviews. I think statistically, you're like 3 times more likely to leave a review on something if you're unhappy than you are if you're happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
you're
I think really it's going to be skewed based on that.
Pull up Andrew's comment, because I agree with him too.
So
we just want great Star Wars. It's not a bad thing. I agree with you, man. I was like, it was. I mean, when the sequel trilogy came out, I have my things to say about it because I want improvements, and so I don't blame anybody for saying what they were going to say, and that's fine. It's when you start attacking, or not you, but when people start attacking other people for their opinions, that I'm like, that's just ridiculous.
Me, I personally did not like the sequel trilogy. I voiced my opinion about it, but you guys in the chat, it's no disrespect to you. It shouldn't be disrespectful to you. It should be like, I don't dig it. It's not my Star Wars. It's not my Luke Skywalker. That being said, we're still part of the same family. We still love the same thing. We still love, we may want it better. We may think more dogfights are needed, or less force, or more pew, 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 or, more clone troopers, whatever the case may be. But we have that, like Luke said, in the variety of that, everything that is Star Wars. I may still say that's the expanded universe to me, because I don't want to believe it. But that being the case, I do hate Kathleen Kennedy, just like Justin said. Just like Justin said. My biggest thing is, there's somebody steering the ship that isn't as knowledgeable as somebody else, like Filoni.
Right.
I think Filoni should be given the keys. I think he should just, okay, you're the closest guy that sat next to George, that listened to George, that absorbed everything. You should be given the keys, and you should steer this. But that's me. But it shouldn't be disrespectful, like you said.
I looked up other shows to see what their final numbers were for the final episode, right? Book of Boba Fett. That's one that we all hated, pretty much.
Yeah, except 2 episodes. Except 2 episodes.
Except 2 episodes. Final episode got 1.5 million households in the first 5 days. Which, ironically, Mandalorian season 2. Mandalorian season 2 is my favorite Mandalorian season. And the final episode had us, like, everybody. I think the entire internet broke when that thing came out.
Yep.
That one only got 1.1 million U.S. households watching.
The Luke episode? Wow.
So Book of Boba Fett's final episode beat the final episode of Mandalorian season 2. That's
How many TVs have that Samba technology though?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they acquire the numbers per se, but
Right.
this is what they're going on. So I went on Google and like Samba numbers for this TV show, Samba numbers for this TV show.
That's why I'm curious because that can also skew up the total views.
The full
Kenobi got
universe.
1.8 million. Mandalorian season 1 got 1.1 billion.
What?
Billion.
Yeah.
What did?
Yeah.
The first
season
of
1.
Mandalorian. The final episode.
But
Jesus.
1 billion.
Yeah, that's what it said. Now when I'm like, I don't know. The other thing that was kind of weird too is that they had numbers for households and they also had numbers for viewership. Like House of Dragon, the next one to bring up. They don't show the households. They talk about the viewers on theirs.
So it's an average household has X amount of people, and therefore this is how many eyeballs. Yeah.
Right. So House of Dragon final episode did 9.3 million, right?
Yeah.
Now that's a super popular show because Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones season 7's final did 37 million households. So that's crazy.
But that thing was a phenomenon.
Oh,
Game of Thrones was a phenomenon, and that was season 7. You're saying, right?
Season 7
before the atrocities of season 9.
Right. Yeah.
When it was still when it was peak Game of Thrones.
I don't season wasn't that great.
No, I'm indecisive about the finale of that one, but I know a lot of people critique that, and peak Game of Thrones was like around season 7.
Loki did 1.9 million, which by the way, that Loki's back. That show started out great. I got to watch the next episode tonight.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
No,
I'm with you, Evan. I'm with you.
It's good. It's worth watching.
I'm excited for Loki. I just haven't had the chance. I've been catching up with work since I returned.
You watched all of last season, right?
Of season 1? Oh yeah.
I did too. It was
and
rough.
unfortunately, we saw the movie.
Yeah.
Remember Ant-Man?
Oh, Ant-Man. Oh my God, that was awful.
I took Evan. He's like, God, this movie sucks.
The lady was like, the lady who does the surveys at the end is like, who wants to leave feedback? And we just walked out like, I ain't leaving feedback for this movie.
Numbers.
WandaVision, 1.4 million. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, 1.7. So like WandaVision and Falcon, those came out like right after those were the first two.
Yeah, that was the first two. Wanda was the first one. Yeah,
Wanda was the first one. So I think there's a lot of hype around Wanda. I liked Wanda. WandaVision.
I liked Wanda. Yeah.
So, I mean, the one thing I would say to these figures, particularly with Ahsoka versus Andor or versus any of the others, is these strikes, which I know we were going to talk a little bit on as well, but these shows have had close to zero promotion by the actors or the crews.
That's a good point.
So, there has been fans like us that have bypassed the requirement for us to be told about it, but genuinely, Natasha, who's Sabine in the series, hasn't done a single post promoting her performance on Ahsoka, and it's like her breakout show.
Yeah.
So, these are massive things that have, in my opinion, drastically impacted viewership, and I think that's one of the reasons why these strikes are so important to get resolved, because everybody in the film industry needs each other, right? Like the actors need to promote this stuff. The studios need the actors to promote it to get viewerships.
And the actors are still on strike.
Yeah. Well,
I think that strike fell apart.
Yeah, it fell apart.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a good example for probably one of the best Star Wars shows made in recent years that didn't have that backing and that push or the promotion, in my opinion.
Good point.
Ooh, that's a Canadian super chat.
Oh,
hey.
Yeah.
Oops. Canadian super chat. A Canadian one? Do they hold the gaffy stick differently in Canada?
Yeah.
Star Wars Karens can go fly a rainbow kite.
Love sense.
That's awesome, dude.
Love it.
He's awesome.
But yeah, I think the strikes have played a big part in that.
Absolutely, man. Like,
I agree with that.
Another show that I watched I couldn't wait for season 2 to start again. What was it? The one about the Lakers? Showtime.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Love that show, man. I didn't even realize season 2 had started until there were like 4 episodes in. You know, there was zero promotion for that show anywhere, man.
Did not even know there was a season 2.
Yeah, have you seen it?
I seen season 1, but not season 2.
Season 2 is good, man. Check it out.
Damn it. I have to
Yeah,
watch it.
Strike does play majorly. I mean, if you recall when Lost and Heroes was on TV, I think was it 2005.
Remember when that strike?
When that came, everything went to a halt. That was only for 100 days. This has surpassed that. And I remember back in the days, TV shows had 24 episodes per season. Lost went down to 10, then like 15, and then like 17, and that was it. They're like, yeah, we're finishing up. Heroes suffered a lot of ones. Battlestar Galactica.
Heroes got canceled. Remember that?
Yeah. Battlestar Galactica was on TV at the time. They had to cut the last season really short.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that this will affect possibly getting a season 2 for Ahsoka because of these numbers, or a movie? You think we're going to get hit by that?
I think it's less about these numbers and more about the ongoing strikes across the board. I think it won't be next year that's impacted so much. I think we'll still get some release of shows next year, but it will be less. And then I think 2025 is going to be a barren landscape.
Yeah.
Like I can't see what they're going to fill for these streaming services in 2025. And then the domino effect of that is if there aren't new shows released, then people are going to cancel their subscriptions, which is then, going to perpetuate this issue. So I think if they don't get this resolved this year before end of, December, I think the entire industry is in a real pickle.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Definitely going to collapse, with the lack of participation and lack of fandom. It's lack of new content.
I want to see what San Diego Comic-Con is going to be like with the writers and actors strike.
Yeah, last one was pretty weird, man. There was like no actors anywhere.
Yeah, there's none, and it's going to go back to just comic books, boys and girls. That's it.
It was pretty strange, man. I went into a panel, and there was people on stage. I didn't even know who they were. I was like, first time I had ever gone into a panel. I was like, I didn't know or understand what I was watching. So, yeah. Oh, well. But yep. That's what's going down there. Next up, we got the 10 actors who could play Balin.
All right, let's see this.
Screen Rant brought this up. I thought it was pretty interesting. So, let's see. First one they got is Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It's the guy from Walking Dead.
Nah, Negan.
What do you guys think?
No.
I got my heart set on one guy.
Okay. It's not him. I don't think this guy. Gene Reno?
No.
I mean, he was professional.
Yeah, I mean, but look at him. He's not the professional anymore. He's
a gordito.
Yeah, he's a gordito. Look at him.
He's a gordito. That's funny.
Like he has that very strong French accent, no?
Yeah.
I don't know if he could. I don't want Balin to change.
Use the force.
Yeah.
This is him right there.
How about this guy?
That's what I'm saying right there.
I think it'll be good.
Schreiber. Yeah, I think he would be awesome.
Somebody did like a video, some edit that put his face on Balin Skoll's face and, just changed it. It looked just like him, dude, except slightly younger, obviously.
Yeah, chat seems to like him a lot, too.
Yeah. That's Sabretooth, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Sabretooth?
Yeah, that's Sabretooth from Wolverine Origins.
Yeah. He could play a big... And he's a big guy.
Yeah. He's a big boy, yeah.
Balin was a big boy, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Kurt Russell?
No.
No.
I
can't even unsee him from Guardians of the Galaxy,
I hated him in Guardians.
Oh my goodness. I wanted to punch him in the face.
Luke, I never heard him so hostile.
I know. Luke just went from 0 to rage.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, I could see that.
I would like Gerard Butler.
I can.
Okay. He tends to overact a bit. It's the only thing.
Yeah.
Like
he was playing Zeus.
Yeah. But yeah, I could see that working. He's a big boy these days, Gerard.
Yeah, dude, he's huge.
Yeah.
We need to go back into that 300 training program.
I could. I mean, Russell Crowe did the same, right? He got fit again for the latest Gladiator.
Oh, he did he?
filming. Yeah.
Oh,
What latest Gladiator? He's doing another Gladiator?
yeah, they're doing a
Yeah,
continue. Yeah.
It's like a prequel or something they're making, aren't they?
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
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 I got it.
You didn't even know about that because they're not promoting it.
Yeah.
These people are on
See
strike.
that? There you
Yeah,
go.
look
Russell
at him.
Crowe's on the list.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
He was great in that movie.
In this movie? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like this movie.
Agreed.
The
He-
Pope's
he-
Exorcist.
I could
Exorcist.
see Russell Crowe doing this would be good, but I don't think we'd get him.
Yeah.
No,
Never put me onto this movie. If you guys got an opportunity to watch it. Watch it. It's pretty good.
Which
Pope's
one?
Exorcist.
The Pope's Exorcist.
Okay.
Fantastic on Netflix. Watch
Yeah.
it in dark.
Yeah, definitely. Your wife fell asleep on me when I'm watching this. I'm pissed off. I'm looking up at myself, getting freaked out.
You're screaming in the dark.
Yeah, I'll be myself.
I can't.
Yeah, I could go Aragorn.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Why
don't know if
not?
he's big enough, but yeah, I like him.
I don't think he has the body that Balin had, but he is an amazing actor. Vigo is an amazing actor, but I don't know about
He would nail the vibe for Shizzle.
Yeah.
What was the name of the movie that he was in where he was like a Russian mobster or something like that, or hitman that was hiding out?
The last one I saw him in, he was hiding in the wild with his family as like a teacher. Have you guys seen that? It's like
I don't think I've seen that one.
No.
it's good.
Yeah.
I'll bring up his screen stuff. We can.
History of Violence, maybe that's the name of the movie that he's in.
That sounds familiar.
I think it might be what it is, but
He was in that.
History of Violence is what you're referring to, and
what I'm referring to?
and Captain Fantastic is what I'm referring to.
All right.
Yeah.
History of Violence is a great movie if you've ever seen it.
I haven't. I shall watch it this weekend.
Oh, it was good. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, he was a badass in that one. This dude. I like this dude.
Yeah, was he in House of Dragons?
Huh?
Was he House of Dragons?
He was in House of Dragons, yeah. Or
Tavish?
Lord of the Rings. He's in Lord of the Rings. I think
He
he
was
was
in Lord of the Rings.
Dragon. He was in House of Dragon.
Yeah.
He was in Outlander also. He played one of the dwarfs in Lord of the
He
Rings.
played a dwarf. That's awesome.
Yeah. He's a funny guy though. I like him. Seen him on Sideshow.
And Santino's like, no Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
No Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. I mean, they were kind of going Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
Yeah, we're kind of doing it with
I'll
Father.
take a merge of those two any day. My goodness.
All right, we got it.
Yeah.
You
You
can
don't
do
think?
it? I don't know.
I could do Liam. I think he's a good actor.
He is an amazing actor.
He's a northerner like me. Maybe I'm a bit biased.
From the north.
Northern.
From the north.
The North remembers.
I love that. He's like, this is Jon Snow.
Yeah.
That's
He's king of the
plausible.
north.
I gotta rewatch the whole thing again. That was good.
I like him. I think he might be too old for the role though.
Yeah.
Unless they fast forward in time.
Oh yeah, true. All right, who they got their number one? Oh, this dude.
Who
He's
is that?
pretty cool.
Who the hell is Vincent Vega?
Yeah, I don't know. Vincent Regan.
It's from Pulp Fiction.
I know the Pennsylvania is that isn't him.
No, that's not him.
Oh, that's just a really weird photo of him. I know this guy. So
Let's see
he's
if I can find him.
he's the Welsh dude. He's also from 300, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's from 300. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I didn't know that one. I've been watching him in One Piece.
It's just a really weird photo of him.
Watching anime?
No, they got a live action One Piece.
Oh yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, he plays the captain in that one. Or
Let's see.
pretty
He
cool.
was in Troy too.
I wouldn't put him as my number one though.
No.
Nah.
You know, I'm looking at other pictures of him, and I could see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this photo is a bad photo of him.
Yeah, that's a bad photo of him. When you said
it
that, I
is.
said, "Let me look him up," and I could
They
see
could have
it.
found a better picture of him. Screen Randy failed.
Screen rant sometimes.
So opinionated.
Oh yeah, look at him. This is him.
Yeah, in Troy. Yeah.
I like him in 300.
Achilles.
There
Oh,
he is
right.
on 300.
Right.
It's Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
some of
he
those pictures. Yeah,
Maybe he got lost in Mordor.
You got lost in the
The Persians got him.
Wow, he looks different there. I
Yeah,
would've never
totally
thought-
different.
They're all old.
Yeah, he gotten old. Remember in 300 off it. They had
Between Leave and Russell Crowe, I think they'll be my top two picks.
Leave, yeah, I would pick Leave if you could.
Leave would be the guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
he would be number one. I don't know how he ended up at 8.
that's some
No,
bullshit.
that's wow. That's a wild number. Yeah.
Yeah,
He should at least get in like the top 3. I mean, yo,
Someone in
Russell above him.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't believe Screen Rant shit anymore. Fuck them.
I believe half of these people, like IGN, all those. I'm like, what the hell is
Random.
this rating?
I'm gonna go on a
random
rant.
generator.
Yeah.
Top villains of all time in cinema. Darth
surprised they didn't
Vader,
include The
number
Rock.
7.
All right. Let's see what else we got. All right, next one.
Diana says aging is scary. Yes,
Oh,
you got
geez,
it.
it sure is.
Going blinded by the second.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah, where are your granddad glasses?
Right here.
I'm making a hole in the ground already. I'm 50.
I mean, thankfully, I'm good at distance vision. It's when I get close that I can't see well.
What's it say, kids?
Yeah, and
I
at this
can't see
point,
nothing.
my arm can't extend far enough with my phone for me to be able to read it.
You need a selfie stick just to push it back. And then the font's like on 12. Really big. You're like,
It'll
Dad,
stabilize when you get to 45.
Have you turned up, you
45.
put up the size of your text yet, George, or is that the next step?
I have it like all the way.
Like oh man, no. I still don't have that. That I do have. I got my 20/20 vision from LASIK, but
Oh man!
Oh, nice, dude.
All right, so New York Comic Con is going down right now,
right in the middle. That's the one.
and these are the different Comic Con exclusives that are out currently.
What is that?
And that's
The-
why Pilot Jumper.
I thought it was like a
flight suit.
figure.
I didn't even
It's a
realize
flight
it was a
suit.
flight suit. You know what I thought it was?
Yeah.
Was one of the prison suits from Andor.
Oh. So
Just
if you
keep
guys don't
swimming.
know,
Go ahead.
the new Novo has $100 off if you spend $500.
They
And
do,
free shipping too, right? Or
Yeah.
half price shipping.
and 50 if you spend 300.
Depends.
No?
Yeah. Yep.
I think
That's
it's
not bad.
free
It's not
shipping in the US and half shipping overseas, which
That's
is
not
huge.
bad. That's
You can get this
really
whole
bad.
That's
jumpsuit
good.
for $250 right now.
Yeah, that's a good price, man.
Yep,
You want a cosplayer, just build a mannequin in your collection room.
that's cool.
Yeah, all you need is a chest piece, helmet, gloves. You're set.
Yep. You get the helmet for $50 off.
Dang, I'm gonna go buy me a jumpsuit then.
Yeah,
Do it,
You don't
dude.
need- you
Get
don't
that
need a
Trapper
jumpsuit,
Wolf
George.
going.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Focus, George.
Stay focused.
The AC's working, George. Remember the AC.
Yes, the AC. I finally got
Oh,
the
that's
AC.
right.
Even though I see you with your shirt all open, looking like Papi Chulo over there.
Oh, they made a patrol trooper.
Yeah.
That's sick from
Yeah.
Solo. That's so
All
good.
right. $675 for that one. That's the patrol trooper.
Nice.
Looks cool. That was pretty dope. This, bro.
That's it. That's
I
the
freaking
one.
love this.
Gentle
Yeah.
Giant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. That's what's at the grab me one.
yeah.
That's a cool one.
That is
Yeah.
very cool.
Hey DJ, thanks for joining us.
Hey.
DJ Burgess. Nice.
Yeah, this was my top pick, I think, for the New York Comic Con exclusives that are out.
Yeah.
It's not even that bad. $130.
No.
Nah, it's not bad at all.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
1/6 scale. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great, dude.
Yeah, I love the detail, man. You can see that the mouth.
Very detailed on those
Concepts.
pieces.
Yeah.
And this is a concept, so this is what the type pilot should have been like.
Yeah, the Ralph McQuarrie art.
Yeah.
Have they
I
ever
love
done,
the
have they ever
brown.
done a concept before?
Not of this one.
No, no.
We did one of the Sand Trooper.
Okay.
And I think they did a Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper. Yeah.
With a lightsaber, yeah.
They've done a few
Yeah.
through the years.
Pat's fan, that's all of us at the moment.
Donate blood.
Like,
Donate some blood.
Nature finds a way.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can always donate blood. You get some money,
Pins.
Nice.
The affordable
Fit
ones,
pin.
okay.
So that'll be a grand next month.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, right.
Sometimes.
Is your boy out there in New York?
Yeah, he is.
George? Yeah. Nice.
Cal,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Calvin.
Calvin.
He's out there.
Jedi Spirit.
Yoda
That's
one. I
kinda
don't know
cool.
about the Yoda one though.
He looks really wrinkly to me, man.
Yeah, he does.
I kind of
Oh,
like that. It's kind
You
of
do?
cool. Yeah.
You like it wrinkly?
It,
I like it wrinkly. Yeah.
it looks like the one from Spaceballs.
Makes me feel good.
Approved.
Doesn't he look like he's from Spaceballs? He's like extra wrinkly.
Super wrinkly.
Lisa Schwartz.
Leave me wrinkly Yoda alone.
Spirit. I was
He's
about
been
to
in
ask you
water. He's like your fingers when you're in water.
What's next, George?
Okay. I like this one.
There
These
you
ones
go.
with the Funko Pop.
That's
Oh.
pretty cool.
It's dope.
Yeah.
It's got robot legs. That's sick.
Cybernetic. Nice.
Yeah, that one's dope.
Has some poise to it.
Yeah, right? Good posture. That's
Mhm.
cool. I don't know what these
Oh, what's that?
mini
It's a
backpack.
backpack.
Is it?
Lounge fly.
That's really
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, that's kind of strange, man.
It's a backpack that just looks like the video game. Okay.
Was there a famous Star Wars video game like that?
Yeah, you don't remember it?
Yeah. Well,
No,
he
I
wasn't
don't
born yet.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Oh,
born
he
yet.
was. Oh, that's right. Luke's
Remember, you
12.
got to remember, guys. You're a little bit older.
Yes. You
You
know,
got
back when
grandpa on the
used to
bottom.
when we used to carry recorders in our pocket to the arcade, we used to have to play this game and you try to kill it, destroy the Death Star and the TIE fighters. But
That was the
Yeah.
X-Wing one, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
If you come for MegaCon, well, we can take you to the arcade that has it.
Oh, you
Okay.
guys have a coin arcade up there?
Oh yeah.
Nice. We got one down in Fort Lauderdale. You pay like I think it's
It's the
like
same here.
like $20 to get in, and they got alcohol and everything there while you
Yep.
play.
Same, yep.
Oh,
There's one by iDrive and there's one here by my house.
I'm down to do that. All right, so we got that. That goes with your book bag.
I guess it's a purse, wallet. Yeah.
What's
What
this?
What is
thing?
that?
High tech trading cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, brilliant.
get a rare one in there.
Yeah, they should have shown some of the cards to go along.
Yeah, I
with
mean, like you got a logo.
it. Hype.
Great.
Yeah, it says
High
high
tech.
tech
High tech with a
Yeah.
K.
with the
Yeah, so they're chrome cards, some are black cards, some are signed. So it's just rare, like random which one you get.
Right.
You know it's high
Pokemon.
tech when it's got a K.
Yeah.
Handcraft back in my day.
Back in my day.
All right, what's your top pick here? Mine's the Gentle Giant.
Yeah, Gentle
It's
Giant.
the same.
Wrinkly Yoda.
Wrinkly Yoda.
Nah. Wrinkly Yoda. May the shorts be with
No,
you.
it's got to be De Novos, right? But probably not what they release, but more their discount and free shipping.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want something, jump on there because that's a hell of a deal.
I've been watching the comments on them whenever they post them. They kind of feel for them a little bit because they're still catching heat over the Anovos bit. Like they take forever to ship and whatnot.
They're
I mean,
fast, dude.
They're fast.
Yeah,
right
they're
Oh.
a solid company now, but I mean they didn't help themselves by naming the name almost identical. That was a mistake in my opinion.
Yeah,
So-
I think so too.
But no, they're a solid company. I've had things from them, and they reach out. Their customer service are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, so that's that. So yeah, we do have time to talk about this.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
how big is that thing?
it's big. It's big.
Huge, dude. Huge.
Yeah,
So
it's
It's
so
huge.
it's
It's
massive.
huge.
Talking
you have the
12
picture?
inches.
He's having to because the design of the ship with R2, you guys probably know this too, but he's having to make, I think, an R2 element that goes in there because
Yeah, he fits right there.
yeah.
do you still
But
have
this is very cool.
for the Hot Toys one?
No, I don't think Hot Toys are ever going to release vehicles.
No, I
like
don't think.
No.
But Evan had a picture that I think that he showed us the other day, so we had a size reference.
Oh,
I
sure.
I still have it. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I can. Let me transfer it to my Mac real quick.
Put
Okay.
it on the screen, Evan.
Yeah, I got to transfer it over.
So
Wanna
this
see
is,
how
this
big
is
this
a. I think this is a little bit bigger than the Snow Speeder.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Oh,
base
it's huge.
It's
of
big.
how big.
That's fan. Way bigger than the Ghost size.
This is 1/6 scale, correct?
Yes, it's 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
this will fit your Hot Toys Anakin, the Hot Toys Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's right.
That's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ghost is 3 3/4 Luke Sky.
And the ghost is big.
Love it. The ghost is big.
Not small, but this is big.
I already made arrangements for the ghost,
Yeah.
But that thing's got to be like triple the size of the ghost, maybe.
Oh, that thing is huge, man. Like we seen it in person. It's like crazy.
DJ, I think it's going to be bigger than 24
No,
inches.
it's got to be bigger than that, man.
I'll bring up the sizing. Hang on, I'll log into there.
I'm trying to find the picture.
Oh, it
Did I
says
show
it
you?
here? 35.9 inches by 28.2 inches by 16.4.
You know what? I shared it in the chat. So let's see.
What's up with his sizing, though, man? All right, so he went from inches to millimeters.
Because they use millimeters and centimeters like us, and he's just converting for you guys, basically.
No, I get that there's a measurement for millimeters too, but this is 35.9 inches, 28.2 inches, 16.4 millimeters.
That's a typo. It'll be 16.4 inches. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically a meter long.
So no, actually, that's about the size of that could be about the size of the ghost, because my Falcon is 36 long and about 20, 24, 25 wide. So it's about the footprint of my Falcon.
This is 35. Okay. I technically have your tape measure, George.
Yeah.
So
No, you get the tape measure.
You haven't busted it out actually in a while, George. Where's it been?
But anything to measure. There you go.
Oh, so this was the Hot Toys one they showed.
That was the Hot Toys, yeah.
Yeah. 2019 San Diego Comic-Con. It was just a concept. So Howard Chan every year does some crazy prototype. We saw the Mandalorian. Was it the N1 we saw?
N1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
the N1 was over 5 feet long. I heard.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, we measured it.
So where is this on his website? Is it a hidden link? Oh, here we go. I got it.
Sorry, Justin's comment.
Justin, God dang it.
No.
Justin, me and you are gonna have some choice words.
So for reference, you can see how small Anakin looks in here.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
That's
a huge piece.
That's a Hot Toys.
Goes live tomorrow, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it goes live tomorrow.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hey. Thank you, Craft. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Good night, dude.
And that was a Hot Toys Anakin in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that shows it some scale.
It's big, man. So this thing's gonna run $1,899 too.
Not bad compared to his other pieces.
Right. I don't think it's priced wrong. It's definitely huge.
Right.
So
shipping probably gets you nowadays.
Oh yeah. I wonder if he's gonna have like a mounting system similar like what he did with the Batman or the Batwing.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have to be something for this, right? I mean that's actually a way I could display it if I was trying to convince myself to get this thing.
With a mounting system?
Yeah, mounting system.
Yeah, but you don't want it on the roof because then you can't see the top. You're only looking at the bottom. You need it like it's on the wall, flying up.
Yeah, on the wall.
Yeah.
That's how I did my N1.
Ladder.
There you go.
This was like good size for a ship. Crystal, you gonna get it?
Yeah, that's right.
$1,800. That's a nice down payment on the car.
Well, the thing is, you can pay for it over time too. So it's not. He doesn't want all the money up front.
Yeah.
So is it 1,800 US dollars? Is it 1,800?
Yeah.
$1,899. Was it, George?
US. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think US.
So what's that year in Australian dollars?
It's close to $3,000 at the moment, which is about 2/3 of my yearly Star Wars budget. It would be a hell of a commitment.
So if that said the Snowspeeder shipping was $400.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I've had a few friends in Australia with the shipping. It's been because it comes from Holland where he makes them. I'm pretty sure it's Dutch. So it's going a long way to America. It's going a long way to everywhere outside of Europe, basically. If you're in Europe, it would be good.
But you're breaking even when you get Hot Toys because the shipping shouldn't be so bad for you from over there.
Shipping's better. I get the first batch ones, so I pay. It probably works out exactly the same as what you guys do with Sideshow. I'd say, just get them earlier.
6 months.
Yeah, but they haven't been. We had an onslaught of Star Wars Hot Toys, didn't we? And then it's just been a bit calm.
It's dry. Yeah.
I've had so many like not cancellations, but delays on other stuff. A few of my friends overseas ordered some Batman Hot Toys and stuff through me. But,
oh man, there like a month there, wasn't there? When it was like a hot toy a week, George, for the channel.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit out of control.
I know.
And there's such huge videos to make too, unboxings. Like you've got no one's got any idea. The posing. Oh my God.
The posing is hell. But I mean, I would love to get to a point with collectibles where it's just, a steady, allocation of stuff and not just being bombarded all at one time.
Yeah, because I think sometimes George tells me he still has stuff in boxes.
Yeah,
it just piles up. It's like I don't have enough time.
You got a box problem, George? Have you got a lot of boxes?
Although I solved some of that box problem this past weekend, I'm kind of proud of myself over that.
Did you throw the boxes out?
I threw a lot of boxes out. I did.
You got
I had an angry moment. I should have filmed that.
Like, this is not licensed trash.
Yeah.
It would have been great if you printed like a General Grievous face and you just put it on a box and you just go hard on it,
Go ham.
Probably end up unboxing it again and just displaying it somewhere.
Justin saying he's going to start up a AA group for Star Wars deck collecting. Thank you.
Yes.
That's funny.
Hi, my name is George and I have a problem.
It has been 3 weeks since my last purchase.
Meanwhile, I'm like on the phone.
Yeah.
But you go to the bathroom and somebody's trying to sell you some Gentle Giants piece, like, check it out.
Right?
I got the hookup, man. You never seen this one.
Anyway, the Jazz Inc. thing, I'm really excited about that Jedi Starfighter. I think it's solid that he's making it, and he does incredible stuff. I really hope he learns from the Snowspeeder painting, because my only critique of Jazz Inc. is the weathering technique isn't as Star Wars as it needs to be. I think 90% of what he does is incredible, but I think his weathering, his methodology of paint just needs to be Star Wars'd a little bit more.
Jazz Inc., you mean?
Yeah.
I think a lot of his weathering is not accurate. And I don't know if he doesn't do it, if he does that on purpose for some reason, but like my Falcon, for example, the weathering is not good on it at all.
No,
it's a nice piece though.
Yeah,
but that's a beautiful piece.
If he improves his weathering and figures out that methodology, like the ILM style of painting, which you can replicate, right? Like it's not complicated, but if he does that, his products will be flawless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that cockpit that you have, Evan, is beautiful.
Dude, I left.
It's beautiful.
Calling Joseph when I was over, and I left shooting Joseph messages and like, yo, can you sell me one of these Jasmine Millennium Falcons? So then he's like, Joseph didn't respond to me right away. He waited like a week to respond back to me. So then he's like, I didn't respond back to you. It's because you don't want to know what the price is going to be on this thing.
That's funny.
So, yeah. And good thing, too. I don't need that.
I don't agree with this, Justin. I think there's a methodology to painting Star Wars ships. I've done a little bit of modeling, and it's airbrushing. It's quite quick. It's a different technique to what Jazz Inc. uses. It's not a more advanced technique. It's different. And I think he just needs to pivot. I think there's a big difference between the Batman work that he does. I think his weathering for Batman, as an example, with like all the Tim Burton movies, is perfect. Like he's nailed that aesthetic. He gets it. The Star Wars weathering is just, it's different, not more time consuming.
I think with the DC stuff, he has to send in the prototypes to DC to get approvals.
It's all licensed now, right?
Yeah, they're licensed. Yeah.
I wonder how that works. You're licensed for one thing, but you're making customs on something else.
It's probably a European thing, man. Because here in America, you couldn't get away with that.
Nope. I can't even talk about unlicensed stuff.
Oh,
I know, right?
Yeah. Without getting breathed down the throat.
You can't have it behind you. You can't have anything like that.
No, you can't have anything. Not even as a collector. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the UK, I mean, that's how like RS prop masters exist and stuff. The UK laws are just very different to the US. There's a lot more fair usage rights and things like that we're able to do as fan pieces. And I think the same applies to Europe. But I know from what he said in his live streams, he wants to pursue the license thing. Like, I think that's his preference. But as we know, Lucasfilm is challenging, so...
Well, the prices will just skyrocket if he gets that.
Once he does get
Yeah, but I'm a fan of Jazz Inc. dioramas.
I love Jazz Inc.
Does a good job.
Yeah, I like their work too.
I love their stuff.
Well, guys, that's about it. You guys got anything going down? What's going down with you tomorrow, Eben? What's going on with the Spice Runners?
Tomorrow we have Juan Fernandez. I don't know if you guys know him. He's an artist, comic book artist. He does a lot of stuff for Marvel, but he's also a big time Vader helmet collector. So he has like every Vader helmet you can think of, and he knows Vader inside and out. So
nice.
He's going to be a guest on our show tomorrow. So we'll be hanging out with him on Spice Runners Lounge, 9 p.m. Eastern. So
debauchery at its greatest too.
Right?
What's the word for the day? Helmet?
Oh my God, we should.
Vader
helmets. All right. We heard it here first.
It's going to be a lot of words.
Yeah, you don't have just one word. You have like 4 words, right?
It keeps growing and growing and growing.
The
I think Scott's trying to kill me.
I was watching you guys on last Friday, and we had it on the TV or on the phone. And anytime you guys, the magic word comes on, that kicks in, right? Yeah. So that thing would kick in, and my daughter would just start giggling, man. She just, so she comes running. After a while, she starts going, yeah. It was awesome, man.
But it starts going like, yeah. Like
Nameless. We don't have trivia this week, but we'll get back to trivia next week. Hey, George.
Yeah, definitely next week. Just been a lot going on, and haven't had time to put it all together.
We all barely made it here this week, but we're here.
The funny thing is, man, a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have on trivia. So what you guys need to do is watch my shorts, because I have a lot of trivia questions that I throw in there to help you guys with the knowledge. So when I ask the questions, that's what I'm
short. Okay.
Something about Lakos and blood, and just go watch it.
Skeletons and
just watch it.
And her people.
Go watch Luke's helmet review. That was pretty badass. That's a sick piece, dude.
That was cool, man.
Yeah, I was stoked with that. They did a great job. Pew pew.
That was cool. Doing the special effects.
I mean, I entertained myself. I don't know if I entertained anyone.
Me and Eben got the Luke Skywalker lightsabers in. You can watch
the
which ones?
Yeah,
I like
the PCR mold. It's a PCR mold. That's what you called it?
Yeah.
They got it from Corbanff, and they just did a mold of it.
They did a mold of it. Oh my God.
This guy right here, see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if you can see it.
In my video, I was like, so
you can see it in there, right?
Yeah.
The pixel
board. Yeah, the board.
It's a nice piece, man.
Accurate to the show, though, right? That's the thing.
Huh?
Accurate to the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be like the prop.
Absolutely. It's beautiful. Nice weight to it. It's freaking heavy as hell.
I liked your video on it too, Ebs. I thought you did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Freaking YouTube screwed up my audio for some reason.
So we got that. Obviously, the launch of the website on Monday, and that video coming, and a whole lot of other stuff. I got a lot of other things I got to get to too. It's like I got a mountain in front of me.
You got a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah, man.
You gotta keep it in the room.
Got to keep it going, because that way it keeps me young.
There you go.
Ages me fast. One of the things are happening.
Next week, we're going to put the Dark Ray EFX video live next week. Is that right, George?
Be live next week too.
So for my sequel fans, which I know there's about 3 of you, you can tune in to watch.
We love you, though. We love you. We love you.
I actually canceled that saber when I was on pre-order.
I'm a big shock. Like, I'm a big fan of that saber, and
it's dope.
Give it a
Dark Ray
for that video. Yeah,
that saber is dope, dude.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
I wish that character was on air longer.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That would have been cool. Yeah, a little more to do with that.
So, did anybody pick up the Sabine helmet from the Hyperdrive?
I didn't. Evan or Luke did.
I did.
My buddy James got one too.
He got one too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He said it was going quick.
Yeah, real quick.
It went within about 90 seconds, so not our fastest, but pretty quick.
Damn, dude. That's awesome. Congrats everybody who got one.
Thanks. I can't express how much work they are to do, but I'm incredibly proud of doing them for everyone. It's really cool.
So. Ben's killing it, man.
Job, man.
Yeah. And I'm excited to go. I'm going to do the signing in person in LA in December. So that will be
dope,
cool.
dude.
Nice.
Okay, for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So before we go, George, what time on Monday is your website going live, and how will people know about it?
With if all goes well, probably by around noon, Eastern Standard Time. You'll know about it is because I'll have the video up at 11:30 in the morning for the art print, so you get to see that just before the website goes live, and then I'll be sharing it out on Facebook. I'll announce it on YouTube community chat, so you should see it all over the place, and
Hell
know.
yeah.
We'll
All right.
definitely be sharing it too.
Yeah, we'll be blowing it up.
Blow
Yeah.
shit.
I'm going to be sharing the crap out of it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Appreciate it, guys.
Big
All right,
cheer. I need pom poms. I should have brought pom poms. Jay. Oh.
You need a bib too. No, we'll talk about that.
That's
backstage.
next week's show, okay? That's next week's show. Loose with pom poms. I can't wait till Frankie returns to see that one. What the heck did I miss?
Pats fan, if you do want a Sabine, you can flick me a little message. I can add you to the wait list. Let me know.
All right. So we're going to head out. Make sure you guys tune into the Spice Runners Lounge tomorrow. And until next time, may the force be with you.